Hi everyone, good day. We have another series circuit here and we are looking for how to find the value of X, the unknown resistor. If you are very conversant with my last video, you should know that the current that flows through a circuit is the same for all the components in the series circuit. Let's say for example that the current that flows through the circuit is 3 ampere and we want to find the value of X. Now there are actually two ways to going about this, so sit back, relax as I show you how to find the value of X. If you recall, we can find the total resistance of the circuit. In the last video, because we know the total resistance, that was why we could get the value of the current. So if I know the total current and the total voltage, I should be able to get the value of the total resistance. So since the total voltage V is 18 and the total current is I, which is 3, we can find the value of the total resistance, which is R. Okay, so I would be writing 18 is equal to 3 times R. Okay, like I said, you should know what to do naturally here. You should divide both sides by 3. And when you divide both sides by 3, R will be equal to 18 all over 3. And R is equal to 6 ohms. What that means is, if I add the value of X to 2, I should get 6 ohms. So X plus 2 is equal to 6. Then okay, by default our X should be equal to 6 minus 2, and 6 minus 2 is equal to 4 ohms. I believe that is simple enough. Very, very simple. Alright guys, I will redraw the circuit and I will show you how to get the value of X using the concept of voltage drop. You can go over the video again until this concept is very clear. So I will quickly redraw so I can show you how to get the value of X using the concept of voltage drop. Now if you recall, the circuit that we drew actually looked like this. We have 3 amp flowing in the circuit. The total voltage is 18 volts. We have an unknown value of resistor X, and we have a 2 ohm resistor here. And we are told that the total current is 3 ampere. So now, to use the concept of voltage drop, remember that to get voltage drop, we should say, okay, total voltage V, is equal to the voltage drop across the first resistor plus the voltage drop across the second resistor. If I know the voltage drop across the second resistor V2, I should be able to know V1 since the total voltage V is 18. Alright, so let's find V2 before we can get V1. V2 is equal to the total current I times R2. Our I, according to the question, is 3. Our R2 is 2. So our voltage drop across the 2 ohm resistor will be 6 volts. 6 volts. Okay, that's about it. Very cool. So total voltage, I'll be using this equation now to complete the question. Total voltage 18 is equal to V1 plus V2, which is 6. So our V1 will be 18 minus 6, and 18 minus 6 is 12. Okay, now that we know how to get V1, 12 volts, then we can now get the value of X. To do that, we just use the formula around V1. I will clear the screen, then we just solve for V1. Okay, quickly, let me clear the screen. Now we know that V1 is 12, and V1 by default should be the current I times R1. I expect that at this time you have the circuit probably in your notebook or somewhere. So our V1 is 12, our I, which is the current that flows in the circuit, is 3, and our R1 is the value of resistor we don't know, X, right? So when we divide both sides by 3, our X will be 12 over 3, and 12 over 3 is equal to 4 ohms. So these are the two ways we can solve for the current also, or the value of an unknown resistor. In my next video, I will be showing you parallel circuits and how to go about them. Thank you very much. Alright, I will give you a classwork to do, and this is the first circuit. If you've watched the first video and the second one, then this should be like piece of cake for you. So this would be 1 ohm, this would be 2 ohms, and let's say we have 18 volts in the circuit. The question is, find the current that flows in this circuit. So for this circuit, you should find the current that flows in this circuit. Okay, let me give you another one. Okay, take another one. The number 2 circuit you should solve should be this one. Okay, let's see how you go about solving this. Let's say I have a 20 volts here, and I have say a 5 ohms and Y ohms resistor. If the current that flows in this circuit is 2 ampere, find the value of Y. Find the value of Y. See you in my next video. Thank you very much, and God bless you.